Hey guys, welcome back to the Alpha Strike for another episode of Erx's X Teams, the spooky Halloween edition. Ha ha ha. So, you may have noticed that I'm in a new kind of location. This episode is being filmed from my new house. So, yeah, I wanted to make sure I got it to our editor in time to get it out to you guys for on Halloween night. So, I have went ahead and become a little more creative for this Erx Teams and built you a 295 point animal theme team using characters you'd most likely see on Halloween night. Seemed pretty thematic, right? So, first up on our team, we have Clarion, the Witch Boy from World's Finest at 70 points. Next up, we have the Rat King from TMNT Wave 2 at 100 points. Next to him, we have the Rat King from TMNT Wave 1 coming in at 65 points. And then last but certainly not least, we have Michelangelo from TMNT Wave 1 coming in at 60 points. So I want to go ahead and talk about them a little bit and explain to you why I picked them for this team. So first off, Clarion. He is great, giving you Mystic team ability. People hate that. Tickle, because charged blades, 0 damage, and perplexes, really good. He also brings probability control to your team. Super helpful. Next up, we talk about Rat King. He is 100 points, and he also has Mystics. Great team ability, guys, by the way. He has a great mobility. He is like probably the meat and potatoes of this team. Clarion's not going to make a primary attacker with Tickle, for sure. But Rat King, this guy can move across the board if you get the right map, which you should with Theme Team addition to your role. Basically, if he occupies hindering terrain, he can move 6 squares to another one. No modifier required. So he can kind of get into position, and then he can mind control through all kinds of terrain to target your opponent's characters and just take control of them and bring them to where you want them. That's his role. He also has Perplex and Prob. That's pretty good, right? Alright. Next up, we have Rat King from Wave 1. This guy is making you more characters. Basically, at the beginning of your turn, if he occupies or is adjacent to hindering terrain, it's very important, he can make Rat Bystander tokens that get bigger and better if you have more of them adjacent to each other. So he's going to be doing that, guys. That's his role. Also, when he's KO'd, he can be equipped to one of your other animal characters and give them prob control. Super helpful. And last but not least, we have Michelangelo. This guy's going to be your secondary and or tertiary and or support character on this team, depending how it all goes. So for 60 points, you get a guy who has super mobility. He moves through hindering and elevated. And then he can also help your team by perplexing people. He can sidestep into position to help better perplex people. And he also has a really good attack power right off the bat called Spin Attack, where he can use Quake and hand out action tokens after actions resolve to characters who are hit. So he has a lot of options, a lot of utility guys. Keep that in mind. Now, let's move on to the beginning of your turn. Alright, so here's your starting area on this map for you to have map choice. You really want to pick a map that has a lot of diverse terrain, lots of hindering if you can help it. Indoor or outdoor, doesn't really matter, guys. So that's very, very important. And on your very first turn, as you see there, Rat King has initiated and begun making giant rat tokens. That's the first thing you do. Never forget that part, guys. It's not an action. It just happens at the beginning of your turn. Next. So, on this next picture here, we see that Rat King from Wave 2 can move up to the square he is now, 6 squares away, because objects that are not being held are considered hindering terrain. So use them to your advantage, guys. So he can move there. He also had the option to move over to the one where the red dice is located. So you had a little bit of choice there to create your kill box, because next turn he can move again to one of your other objects and mind control from there. Super, super helpful, guys. Next, you want to move Clarion up, okay? The reason why I chose to move Clarion up this far is because I have made a decision. He is either going to be my other threat box with Tikal charging out, or he's considered bait at this point. Now that seems really scary when you're using one of your primary attackers as bait, but he has mystics, so people usually are kind of reluctant to hit characters with mystic because they don't want the feedback damage. So he's out there to be kind of, hey, come get me, and or if you come close enough, Tikal's gonna get you. That's that one. And then last but not least for your turn, you want to move Michelangelo up to a position where he can help. Okay? He has sidestep, so on your turn 2, he can sidestep from where he is on this picture and hopefully help one of your other characters. That's his role for right now. Next. Alright. We've gone ahead and skipped past your opponent's turn. He has decided to sacrificial lamb Nightwing. He'll be our target for this part. And you are at the beginning of your next turn. So once again, guys, make a giant rat because you can, and then start sidestepping those figures. Get those little pogs up there, okay? You can now, to a point where you almost have 3, you can start getting them moving and get them into the fight because they're going to be very, very helpful to you. Alright, next. So from here, Rat King sees an opportunity. He has Perplexing Prob himself, so he's going to save Mikey's Prob. He's going to move up to the rock. He has 6 range through elevated and blocking and hindering, so he can see Nightwing and stealth. He's going to target and mind control him, plexing up his own attack to a 12. Needs a 5. He hits it. So instead of choosing to hit Nightwing and make him attack one of his other characters, like the opponent characters or other characters, he's going to bring him into what's called the Kitty Kill Box. Good term, right? So he brings up Nightwing here in this next picture. And at that point, Clarion also takes a free action to detach Tikal adjacent to him. Now, there's a couple things you can do. You notice that Nightwing has reflexes, right? So close attack's kind of hard, but Tikal has Perplex, and Mikey also has Perplex. So the next one here, Mikey can sidestep, perplex Tikal. Tikal can perplex himself. And then in the next picture, Tikal can charge with a 12 attack against Nightwing's 19 defense, only needing a 7 to hit. And guess what? You still have prob control from Clarion as backup in case you miss your 7. In the example above, he hits with flying colors, and then he rolls blades and rolls a 6. That's crazy. In the next picture, as you can see here, Nightwing has been KO'd, and that is the basic strategy of this team. It's up to you guys. The team is there. I've laid down the foundation for you. You can add things. You can take away things. You can change things. Have fun with it, guys. And then tell me how it did. Like, comment below with this video. I want to hear the stories. I really want to hear people using these teams. Are they really intriguing? Tell me how you feel about them. And please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and tell us how we're doing. We love your feedback, guys. And remember, strike first and strike hard.